Hello, everybody. Hey, Patrick and Terrence and Calissa and another Patrick. Hey, Pat, International Mister, Calissa, Alexander, Ash, Brian Fraser Moore. Yay, Bo. Who else I got on here? Let me just scroll. Who did I miss? Good. Welcome. Hey, Will. Hey, everybody. It is Thursday. It is 7 p.m. 7:04. I'm on time today, y'all. What's up? What's good? Hey, Lisa. Girl, I got who is it? No, that's the wrong Lisa. Another Lisa. I got y'all's questions ready. I saw some of the comments on the post that said I saw some of the questions on my post today about me going live. Mario and Diane and Lisa King. Barbara was good. Benji, hey! What's up, y'all? I got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to say. And if you have questions for me, by all means, type them in so I can answer them. But I'm going to talk to y'all first. Happy Naked Truth Thursday. Cheers, y'all. I actually needed this glass of wine today. I normally don't say that, but I need. But it's been a long. I haven't had a break yet, y'all. Just put it that way. Y'all know what's been going on with me. But Bernard, hey, what's good? I'm gonna tell you what's good in a minute, love. Hey, Jazzy, what's up? Okay. First of all, this is what week number 3 back at Naked Truth Thursday. Get excited. I told you I was going to be consistent with this thing still. Get back consistent with it since I needed my break. You're here, my Leroy. And oh, girl, yes. So the show looked amazing. Let's talk about it. I'm just going to get right into everything today. I thank y'all for being here on Naked Truth Thursday with me. I'm happy you're here and keep showing up because each Thursday we just never know what's going to happen or who's going to be my guest or what we'll be talking about or what I'll be revealing. All that cool stuff. So let's just get to it. First and foremost, let's have me, Yuki. Hello. Let's talk about. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to get right into everything because I know you got questions and I want to answer. And we're going to talk about what's happening this past weekend with Duran, my first time on the main stage is myself. Let y'all in on some stuff, which is really cool. What else? Oh, answer some questions. We're gonna get a little political for a second, and then answer some questions. How about that? That is the rundown of our show today. So Newport. Let's start with Newport. First of all, yay! Cheers, y'all! I did it! And now I'm going to say, we did it. Yay! Shout out to my team. Y'all know who y'all are. Heather, my dearest Jay, Carrie, who slayed my face. Y'all know I didn't do it. Okay. The Carrie who slayed my face, Mario and Greg, G Money. I mean, driving me to and from the airports and back to the airport again. And Mario making sure everything went straight with our merch and just taking photos. Okay, so the show. Let's talk about the actual show, y'all. So someone asked me, how did it feel to finally? Because everyone knows I've done shows in front of 50,000 people before, right? Fine, cool. But not as Aaron Stevenson. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. And you go rock with us on Friday. Next Friday, the 22nd. You go at Spaghettini. I gotta talk about that too. Show dates. Okay. So Patrick, my other drummer on here, he's on one of these Facebook pages. But y'all, I was nervous. When I say nervous, I was nervous as all get out. Do you hear me? I was nervous as shit. I don't know if shit gets nervous, but I was nervous. Okay. I was so nervous, and it was crazy because y'all know I've gotten used to, doing what I do now. I trust my band. I trust my band got me back. I know the sound's gonna be great, so I'm good, right? But I was so nervous. It was like tapping into. It was like oh, that was gonna sound bad. Don't use that analogy, Aaron. But I literally, because the band had this whole intro thing, right? And then Pat Prescott from The Wave, who I adore and love, she was the announcer. She's announcing me, and I'm standing there looking like to myself on the side of the stage, inside, like, this is really about to happen. Again, because I talk to myself. I think I talk to myself, I answer myself, I ask myself questions, and then I rectify my own situations with myself. Okay, anywho. So I was there. So I literally was like, so what you gonna do, Aaron? You gotta pull it together. I mean, but and then I was peeking around the corner, the curtain. I was looking out there, and I saw people out there, and I was like, Aaron, there's people out there. They are there. They are there this morning on a Sunday morning. They are here. So you got to sing something. You can't run away now. You got to sing something. Something's got to come out of this voice, out of this throat. All right, Callis, what you say? Come on, throat. Something's got to come out of this throat, right? So I literally walked out there, and to be honest, the first song I did Square Biz Tina Marie, right? Which is a high song, especially to be the first song and early in the morning. You ain't sung or talked much throughout the day, but because that song sounds really easy. First of all, let's be clear. Anything Tina Marie sounds easy, it's not. Tina, if you ever hear anyone singing a Tina Marie song, give them a little the Tina's equivalent to Whitney. I mean, not vocally. I'm saying like they make it sound easy, but that's kind of the beauty of the art of their voices. They make it sound easy, but when you try to do it, it's not. So that's the thing with Tina. You show it out, girl. Thank you, Diane. I'm talking about it right now. I'm getting to it because so I literally, I would say I chose a bad song for the first song, but I didn't. I mean, I'm that kind of girl anyways. Go hard or go home. Juggle. I used to say, pardon me for anybody who sits here. I used to be like, juggle your balls, Aaron. Juggle your balls. Go hard or go home. You know what you gonna do. Ain't nobody got time. Grow some. Anywho, self-talk, talking to myself. That's why I said I take back to say that Square Biz was a wise decision to start off with. But I felt myself like, well, flashback, just get out. Who's that? Because it's a full song. She's not like, flashback, who's that? Dancing to the ladies. Wow. She come out with that thing. Flashback, who's that? Dancing to the ladies. Like she comes out. So, honey, it was what I needed to make me say, forget it, scream it, get it out, right? So I would admit until I started rapping, because y'all know I really want to be a rapper. I know I really want to be a rapper. So until I got to that rap, I literally was on pins and needles with myself, pushing through, just push through. And the crazy part about it is I didn't even get to check my microphone because Tower of Power, I'm sure y'all know who Tower Power is, because they were the headliner for the night. So the way that this works is the headliner for that day, for the day that's happening, the headliner gets to do the sound check. You don't get to. I mean, the band gets to do. It's called a line check for like my band. What happens is they just get a chance to make sure that the sound's going to work. Make sure all the plugins are working. Can you hear yourself? All right, sing, perform. Here you go. So I had to go get dressed and I didn't get a chance to check my mic. So even that was something that was a bit terrifying as well. But again, you got to roll with the punches, So by the time that I got to the rap, I kind of was starting to settle in. And then by the time I got to funk 'em, thank you, Motion Music. Thank you. I appreciate it. I missed my hair. I was missing my curls. So here they go. Thank you. Thank you. I was missing them. But once again, give me 2 more weeks. It's going to be braided up again because I'm going to be over it. Oh, wow. Diana. So I'm sorry. I'm going to read your comment. She just said, so many people didn't see them, the headliner, that is, because they left. The headliner at the end doesn't work. Diana, note to self. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it going on first thing in the morning. I'm going to get to that too, and the reason why I say that. Again, I equate, y'all know I like to equate everything to real life situations, not just from a musical standpoint, right? So I'm going to get to that. But so by the time I got to Funkum, When I heard everybody yelling back, funk them, I was like, oh shit, Aaron. Do you. Just do you. Do you. And that's when it kicked in, like, okay, because it was really cool because sometimes I'm morphing into this soul, smooth jazz, but still soul R&B world because I'm smoothing myself out a little bit, polishing up the edges, but because I'm not 25 anymore and I can't be twerking all over the stage. That's just not gonna be cute on me, right? So but in the same instance, I still have a natural energy. I'm still a wild child, okay? I'm going to say what I want to say. No one's going to be able to tame that part. I mean, so when I heard them say, fuck them, I was like, go, do you. And then it kicked in again. And I found myself having one of those moments, Diane, I'm sure you saw it. I found myself having one of the Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson moments where they just stand there and look at you like, and then you scan the audience like, I got you now. Fuck 'em. You, you, you. And this is what's about to happen. And you're going to get into it. And this is what it's going to be. And we're all going to have a great time. Like my conversation in my head. And that's when I was like, that's why you're here, Aaron. To do you. And I even said on the microphone, I think somebody knew what they were doing when they put me on first on a Sunday morning. Because y'all know I'm all about telling the truth and uplifting and encouraging and getting the energy going for the rest of the day. Y'all know I'm all about it. I said, somebody must have known what they was doing when they put me up here on a Sunday morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's go. And then the band kicked in, and then it was just like, just go. Whatever comes out, comes out. You can't redo it. Be confident in it, mess ups and all. Just go. And I was so proud. And then, oh wait, stay focused. And I was so proud of the band. Keith Eady on bass, on the drums, Arthur Thompson, the usual suspects. Y'all see them on all the photos. Christopher Thomas on the keys, and the guy guitar, K-Ty. K-Ty, my musical director, who put together the arrangements and such for the show. I couldn't have been happier. And I want to say this, because we're always our own worst critics, right? Like I was like, Aaron, that wasn't the best that you can sing. I know what I could do. And there are so many other people who know what I could do. But do I feel like vocally I delivered that? No. However, everyone else was like, Aaron, you were amazing, and your energy and your message, and thank you for blessing us with your words. And that's when you realize you can't beat yourself up. You just can't beat yourself up. You can't do it. All you should ever ask of yourself is to push through and to do your best. No matter what it is you're doing in life, for you, to yourself, and those self conversations, because I believe you should have self conversations. You say to yourself, push through and do the best that you could do. And whatever else is going to happen is going to happen. And whatever is meant to be is going to be. Because that's all you can do. You can't go back and try to redo it. You can't go back and try to fix it. You learn from it and do better the next time if that's how you feel. But however, if you come out okay and it didn't end up being a total shit show and you didn't fall flat on your face because you allowed yourself to fall flat on your face, because that's a whole nother conversation. Because sometimes we could talk ourselves out. We can give in to the fear. And that's when you fall flat on your face because you decide not to push, right? And and when you push, that's when you say, funk them. I did the best I could, funk them. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And that's when after I left that stage, that's when my phone started going crazy. The text messages and videos and photos were coming in. And it was reassuring, no doubt, because again, I don't think I gave my best vocally, but as long as those people there felt something or heard something and had a good time, nothing else really mattered. What's next, Jesus? What we doing next? So that's my note that I wanted to tell you guys about that. Push, 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 push through and do your best, because that's all you could do. And then pat yourself on the back for pushing through. Pat yourself on your back for doing your best. It's just that simple. Don't be beating yourself up. Oh, No. Don't abuse yourself. No. Pat yourself, build yourself back up, and then what? And let's say what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna do it all over again because I guarantee you, I'm praying to God that that's not my last. I'm already confirmed for some other festival shows. So it won't be the last, but I'm damn sure thankful it was the first. Cheers, y'all. And the crazy thing about it is, I mentioned this on stage too for those who didn't get a chance to see it. Some of y'all know this because my soldier's been with me for a minute now. I was on the side stage at this same festival. I was on the side stage at this same festival about 4 years ago. And but it was with some dear friends of mine, and I said their names on stage because I always want to give thanks where thanks and credit is due, because they didn't have to share their stage with me. And there was Daryl Williams, Tony Moore, and Greg Manning, and they're called the LA Collective. And I said their names on stage because I wanted people to know, however many years ago that was, I was on this stage with them singing 2 or 3 songs because they needed a singer to sing some songs. And here I am, years later, about 3 or 4 years later, on the main stage as Aaron Stevenson, which was even scary. Now, here's the second question. Somebody said, "So, Aaron," and this is going to morph into the next topic that I want to talk about. "You were an absolute natural." I remember thinking, "You are so at home on that big stage." I was surprised to hear you say you were nervous. Girl, listen, that's because I'm telling you, Diana, I mean, I say this all the time: purpose trumps fear. Purpose trumps fear. And once you give in to that purpose, the fear, it can't reside. It will eventually just disappear like a ghost because you've defeated it. Okay? So thank you for that, because purpose and every word that I said, I meant. And every dance move that I did when I finally decided to start just having fun, I started having fun by myself. Y'all know that don't take much no ways. But still, I had a ball. And for you to say that, Diana, means that that was my purpose to be up there, because I was extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. So thank you for that. Can't wait to hear your album, Miss E. Bina, Bernard, I'm gonna talk about that too. And that's the last part that I'm gonna talk about tonight. Okay. So my transition, the second question that somebody asked me was, how did it feel going from like 1,000 people to like 50,000 people? Because y'all know that I left my show to go do a show on the very same day with Duran Duran, right? On the very same day. You hear me talk about my eyes still red? Yes, yes, yes. I Even since I've been back home, I've been catching up on stuff. And I told them, I said, I could do 50,000 people all day. And God, and thanks and praise be to God, because I have done 50,000 people, for years now. Thank you, Jesus, because it's not the way that I planned it. But it's always been for someone else. So to me, 1,000 people is 50,000 people. For myself, as Aaron Stevenson, the artist, 1,000 people is 50,000 people. And I'm going to perform like it's 50,000 people. So, yeah. And if you want to let me tell it, hell, the 1,000 people are scarier than 50,000 people. Out of 50,000 people, somebody gonna like it. That's how I feel about even doing this kind of stuff. Like doing the what is it called? Doing the quarantine stuff. When we started doing when we started doing all the singers and stuff started doing the quarantine concerts and my concerts. Yes. Like this online live streaming thing and singing, that was terrifying to me. Because why? Even though you get to see every facial, you get to hear every bad note. You can even go back and replay it if you want to. That's terrifying to artists. That's scary. So at least out of what Erykah Badu say, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about mine. And that's how every artist feels at some point, especially starting out, until you know that people are digging your music like that. So it's a process. So for me, that 1,000 was scarier than doing the 50,000 people with Duran Duran. So let's talk about that. Okay. So you're adorable. I love your positivity and glory given to God. Man, listen, Miss Dawn, Speaking of, you can't tell me that, well, I see you on here doing your thing. Oh, well, I see you on here doing your thing. Oh, yes. Keep it up. I promise. I swear to you, I promise. I'm like right here. No, I'm like right here now. Thank you for that. So, speaking of glory given to God, you can't tell me that there isn't a God or such thing as angels. So Duran Duran, right? And I have thousands of stories like this, but when they happen and hit you, you like always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Listen, so every flight that I have caught, and y'all hear about Southwest, they didn't cancel what 1,000 something flights, yeah. Um, every flight that I have caught within the past 2 months has been delayed, has been a plane broken down, so we're delayed again, or switching planes, and every single, do you hear me? I have spent 8 hours at an airport. Do you hear me? Just sitting there waiting for a flight to take off, okay? And this is within the past 2 months alone, including this past weekend, getting to Austin for ACL Festival, getting right back here. 2,000, girl, listen, Lisa said 2,000 flights. Hear me out. Here I'm about to go. So it's crazy to me. Let me give you a timeline. My show at Newport, which I was not going to cancel, my show at Newport was at my time slot was at 11 o'clock. I had 40 minutes, which meant I was done at 11:40. I kind of finished at like 11:45. Now, to get to LAX from where I was takes an hour. So even if it's 11:45 and I got there at 12:45, my flight to get to Austin um, was at 1:50. Boarding starts at 1:30. You can only be 15 minutes or they shutting the gate on you. So forget 1:50. I need to be to this airport at least by 1:30, right? And not, and this is LAX, not at the airport by 1:30, but like at my gate. The LAX is the worst airport on the planet. I said it. It's the worst airport on the planet. Okay. So, anywho, because it's always just bad. So, but they have the most flights. Anywho, so here we go. So I hope you caught the timeline. Now, my flight left at 1:53. I would make it to Austin at 6. I would land at 6:50. 6:50. Showtime was at 8:30. Now it's between 6:50 and 8:30, meaning be on stage at 8:30 for Duran Duran, because I ain't gonna let my fellas down, right? If it's in my will. Now, between 6:50, which was practically 7 o'clock, and 8:30, I have to get there, get off the plane, which we know if you sit in the back, it's gonna be a minute. I have to meet my driver. The driver has to get me to the location for the festival, which is already about 20 minutes away. Now, when you get to these festivals, you have to go through security searches. So there's dogs and they come in and sniff. You got to get out. Then they got to check you and blah, 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 blah. Then you got to drive all the way back there to the other area. Then once I get there, I'm luckily my face was already done because Carrie slayed it. And then I had to get dressed, put on my in-ears and my pack and switch my mind frame because I got to go back to background singer mind frame, which is mental. It's not because I'm a good singer. No, switching modes is mental. That's why I keep telling y'all, just because people can sing doesn't mean that they're good background singers. So I have to switch my mode back to background singer and be ready to go at least by 8:15 because we still got to walk to the stage. You tired already? Yes, you are. Exactly. Stay with me though. Stay with me. Stay with me. And then get on stage and be ready to kill it. Now, Duran Duran shows, I mean, I still give my energy, but even as a background singer for Duran Duran, I'm still full throttle. I don't get to stand back there and just, ooh, la, 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 la. Now, we're in there. Boom, 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 you know, dang, dang, diggity, dang, dang, hey, you in there, okay? So, anywho, the point I'm trying to make is, let's go back. So, as Greg and I are leaving because he has to take me all the way to LAX. I didn't leave at 11:45. I stayed and said hi to a couple of people. I shook some hands, gave some hugs, took some photos because I wanted to and because I needed to. And then so I didn't leave until about 12:10, I would say 12:15, maybe 12:20, because I still have to go get my stuff out of my hotel room because they got us rooms to change in and stuff. I have to get my stuff and then take my nice outfit off. Y'all like that outfit? Yeah, it was bomb, right? Okay, come back, stay focused. So then by the time we left the festival, someone was like, the airports are insane, which I already know because it's LAX. There's like just the airports suck right now. And this guy who was working security at the festival, he opens the gate. He says, I need y'all to think positive thoughts the whole way up the 405 and watch it's going to clear. Me and G say, already. We literally did that. And I'm going, there's more to this. Stay with me. And so the whole way there, mind you, it's already an hour without traffic to get to this airport. So we're the whole way there, we still had to double gas. We're driving. And then about 3 or 4 accidents, but I kid you not, I'm still going somewhere with this. Every time we say, God, move these cars, move the cars. And me, I start making a song, move the cars, move the cars. Come on, Jesus, move the cars, move the cars, move the cars. You can do it, move the cars. You know me, it's me. Come on, make a song out of it. And they would. Pew. We got to that airport. He got me there literally at about 1 o'clock. Got to the airport. And well, again, LAX is the worst. You can get to LAX and it will still take you at least 30 minutes to even get to the drop-off part, right? Because it sucks. Anywho, so we get up there. Now, this is what I really want to tell you. So the airport, because of all the cancellations, all the flight delays, airplanes being broken down, right? This airport is packed with angry people and thousands of people waiting in line, right? So, but I'm cool, you know me. I'm still on my positive. Still on my positive, because kind of have to be. It's either it is or it ain't. Either it's gonna work out or it's not. Stay positive. Pick your problems. So, this lady comes up to me out of all these thousands of people, and I do mean thousands. This lady comes up to me, this little short Asian lady. Now, mind you, I had on some, because I took off my show outfit. I had on some little workout tights and this little crop top, little black shirt, my backpack, and some tennis shoes. Like, I wasn't looking like money right now. I wasn't. And she wasn't black, trying to give me the homie, sister girl hookup. Like, let me get my sister girl. She looked like she could use this. No, it was this little tiny Asian lady. And she came up to me. She says, you come with me. Fill this out and you're going to sign. You're not now. Do you want to say you're going to sign up for Clear and I'm going to move you to the front of the line? And it's free. I say, huh? I say, yes, ma'am. Let's go. She takes me. She signs me up for Clear. She's like, it's free today. Let's go. Walk me straight on through all these thousands of people. Again, she had no reason to pick me out of all these people. No reason. And she walks me straight to the front. Soon as I walk to the front, I go straight through, get to my gate. My gate was boarding, and they said, come on, sit down. Flight took off. I landed, right? Now, mind you, I told you every flight that I've been on for the past 2 months has been delayed. Everybody in this doggone airport is pissed off because all of their flights are delayed. Flight took off. In fact, we landed 30 minutes early. Keep going. We get to the event, to the doggone festival. Security is all. We didn't get searched by the dogs. They didn't come in and do the do. Y'all know what that is. The metal detectors and all that stuff. Help me. And nothing. They were just like, come through. come through, come through, come through. And the driver was like, this is just never happens. I said, you know what? I'm known to make clocks just spin, boss. Let's go. Keep it moving. I got work to do. Keep it moving. I tell you, God later. Right now, I need you to mash that gas and get me to the back of this place. But straight through, straight through. You can't tell me that prayer doesn't work. You can't tell me that positive thinking doesn't work. You can't tell me that there, and more importantly for me, because I told that lady too. I said, you must be an angel. And or either you're my angel. You don't even got to know it. But I thank you so much. And if I could find you and send you $5, because that's all I could afford, I'd send you $5. But I was so thankful for her. You can't tell me. She picked me out of thousands of people and was like, you come here. I need to move you to the front of the line. You're going to sign up for this and you're going to go ahead and go. And my flight took off. Got there 30 minutes early. Show went on without a heap. What is a heap? Not a wait. The show went on without a hiccup. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Cheers. So thank you for saying that. I always acknowledge God and angels and Jesus. And I don't want to preach because I'm not a preachy person. I'm not at all. What works for you works for me, for you. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not here to judge, and I don't want you judging nobody. It ain't our job. All I need you to do is be a good person. And hopefully somebody like me doing something right that make you ask what you doing. I'm telling you. So just be good people. It always comes back. So that was my experience, and that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Because, man, I don't know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Terry is my big sister and avid soldier, and today is her birthday, y'all. 55. It's 55, right? And she make it look good. Just saying. The video keeps stopping. Instagram too. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Is anyone else having issues right now? Please tell me. I'm reading this. Does the video keep stopping for y'all? Tell me, because someone just said, it's not like I can do anything because we in this now. but y'all know Terry. If y'all on the Soldiers page, y'all know Terry. So send her some love. Terry Green, Terrie. Terry, everybody on Instagram is telling you happy birthday. They're saying happy birthday to you, girl. Trust me, she make it look good. What I got on my list? Oh, okay. So now I'm going to get political for a second before I answer these questions. So here we go. So speaking of Duran Duran ACL Festival, right? Let me tell y'all. I be trying to tell y'all, I'm back. I am officially back. I be trying to tell y'all, man, this world is crazy, okay? Crazy with agendas and motives. This world is crazy, but as I tell you guys all the time, that's why the world needs the us's of the world, right? Just to be genuinely good people, loving on each other and just trying to build up and make the world a better place for you and for me, the entire human race. Okay, seriously though. So I saw a post, and I don't remember whose post. I don't remember whose post it was, but it was a Duran Duran fan, right? And they clipped a headline from an article, and the article read, and the headline read, I got it. I'm looking over here because I had to write it down. It read, Duran Duran played to a sparse crowd and a muted crowd, right? And I started thinking to myself, but I was there. I was there too, wasn't I? And both nights, because we did 2 Sundays. We did 2 ACL Fest. We did a couple of shows where we were there, but for the actual festival, We did two shows. One last Sunday before last, and this past Sunday. And I'm thinking to myself, I was there, and it was a whole bunch of people there, and they were loud. So much so I had to turn my doggone sound up to hear my doggone self, and I have a microphone. And then I scrolled down on this same post. Stay with me. And someone did a photo of themselves and said, I mean, of course I didn't comment, but y'all know I'm always looking. I'm always paying attention. I may not get to comment on everything, but I see everything because y'all know y'all know me. Anywho. So the guy had took a photo of himself and in the crowd and said, I was here. And it was, of course, thousands of people. And then I scrolled down some more and someone took a photo of themselves of a headline from Disney. Disney, the Disney 50th celebration, you know how they have that stuff, right? I mean, what this just happened. So Steph, you know, and everybody who was there is like, it was BS. That article was BS. It was pure BS, but I'm going somewhere with this. So I scrolled up some more and someone took a picture of the headline from another article for Disney saying that, oh, no one showed up for the Disney's 50th anniversary celebration, the Disney World, Disneyland 50th anniversary celebration. And then that person was like, I was there. And this article is a lie. Y'all listen, all I ever want to encourage you to do, pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, y'all know, and y'all know I'm not lying because y'all been rocking with me for a minute now. During the pandemic, during COVID, and I'm even going to say pre-vaccine and current during these vaccines, whatever, y'all, please think for yourselves. I've told y'all, I'm degreed in the media. I've told y'all, they can tell you what they want to. They all get a script every morning. And the media, this is the most in these past couple of maybe 8 years or so now, I've seen the media be the most opinionated that I've ever seen in my entire 41 years of life. And as someone who was going to school to do that, where they tell you not to be opinionated, you deliver the news, it just really gets under my skin now to see that this is what our world and the media has now become, which furthermore makes me know that there are things that they want you to know or things that they want you to think. And listen, people are still living. I say all that to say this. People are still living. People are still enjoying their lives. Everybody ain't dying. A lot of deaths, God knows there are. A lot of sorrow, a lot of illness, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of, I mean, I can go mental illnesses all the way. I can tell you all of those things are extremely true. But everybody ain't dying. Everyone's not afraid. Everyone's not afraid to take their last breath either, if that means going out having a good time. Listen, so all I'm saying to you is think for yourself and do what's going to make you sane. All anybody should be concerned about right now is your own sanity. Thank you, my Daniel. God has not given us the spirit of fear. No, that is not what he has given us. But don't let these people shove it into you. And again, as I was saying earlier, don't give in to that fear. Please don't. You cannot live your life in fear or you're not living. And we're still here. We're all still breathing. So please, if you want to get the vaccine, get the vaccine. If you got the vaccine, get the vaccine. If you don't want to get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Please, whatever. I don't care. But don't be losing friends. Don't be losing your family members. Figure that shit out and do what's going to make you sane. But no matter what you decide to do, don't make decisions based off of fear and don't live your life in fear. People are living. That place was packed. That Disney World 50th anniversary situation, packed. Okay? And I know it was the only Newport Beach where I was at prior to and got packed. Y'all, live your life. Live your life, live your life. Stay prayed up, stay positive, do your own research. I've always encouraged that. Please don't rely on the TV to tell you everything. And I'm also going to say, don't rely on the internet to tell you everything. You got to cross reference these things. And I've talked about this before, discernment and using your gut and paying for and deciphering. But you got to do some digging to get to that stuff. Don't just stop at, oh, this is it. No, anybody can sell you wolf cookies. So what they say, anybody can sell water to a well, huh? So make sure you're doing you yourself are doing your due diligence to seek whatever truth you may find and whatever settles in your soul. And stay positive. But please don't start living your life in fear, man. People are living. Don't you die living in fear because you're not living. Okay? That's all I want to say. Uh, all right, let's read some of these comments. If you trust in the Most High, you have no worries. It's God or nothing else. You do what's planned for your life. God has the last say. Ain't that God has the last say so, right? Okay. Christine also said, I was at the WDW 50th opening on October 1st. It was packed. I believe you, Christine. She said, yes, do your own research. Please, God, people. Please, 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 please. But do whatever's going to make you sane. Still try to figure out how to be happy. Okay. Dapstar said, I would think people would not believe it if Disney did doing something big. You know, they are going to go all out. Yes, absolutely. Even if they got uh to bust the people in, you know, they're gonna listen. I bet you they had shuttles for miles and miles bringing them folks up in there. But like I'm telling you, the person who took a photo and was like, I was there, and this headline is all the way wrong. So please read past the headlines. Okay, please read past the headlines and live your life. Live your life. Okay, no fear, no fear, no fear. I'm not saying to go crazy and be dumb. That is not what I'm telling you to do. I'm not telling you to go wild out. That is not what I'm telling you to do. I'm not telling you to stop washing your hands and such. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Please be sanitary, okay? But we should be sanitary prior to, okay? So please stay sanitary. But I'm just saying, don't operate in fear. Don't make decisions out of fear, okay? We don't like fear. Fear is not your friend, okay? Fear is the enemy set there to make you stronger. You fight it. That's how you find out what you're made of when you put up a good fight. Like, I could take this. That's what you do with fear. You don't be like, oh, come here. Let me pet you, fear. Oh, let's hug. No, okay. So that's all that I want to make sure I say about that. What else? Questions. So I'm gonna. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so there's a question on Instagram, and the question on Instagram is, "Hey, international Mister Internet, you know that's my name, Mister International." It says, "Over the last week, what was your most inspiring moment, and who did you inspire?" You want me to be honest? All right. To answer that question, I think I said it earlier, but I'm going to go a little deeper. And I hope this doesn't sound vain. Listen to the end. My most inspiring moment was me getting on that stage in Newport as Aaron Stevenson, my own artist, with a list of major artists, major artists, and to be on the main stage and pushing through. That was my most inspiring moment. With that being said, who did I inspire the most? I'm going to say my doggone self. And the reason why I say that is because I know that whatever this gift is that I have, it ain't mine. I told y'all I get nervous. I get shit nervous. I told y'all I don't know if shit get nervous, but I get shitless nervous. Okay, so it has nothing to do with me. I just know I love doing it, but and I know that I'm capable of doing it. But am I like, yeah, girl, go kill it, cause you just, no, that's not me. So I say to say that I inspired myself because this gift is not mine. And every single last one of us are here to be of service to someone else our service to something, to give way to someone else, to be a service. None of us are here for ourselves. So if I inspired myself by knowing that I could do that and get a mic in my hand and say whatever I want to say, which, I feel like everything I write and sing about are words from God anyways, because I pray before I write any song. And give me and I have a ball doing it. That let's not alleviate that. Okay. I have fun doing what I do. Okay. But I got that mic in my hand. And for me to know that I can push through and still make it happen, this mic in my hand, I'm my biggest inspiration, which means I'm yet to be able to inspire other people because I'm on that stage. And if I inspire myself, hear what I'm saying. If I am my own inspiration to push through, and I've inspired myself to go harder and to know that I can do it, imagine the people that I can inspire from that stage. So that's my answer to that wonderful question. It is okay to congratulate yourself because you worked for that. Listen, y'all know what I've been through. Y'all know what me and my team been through. My soldiers know what's up. My soldiers still been rocking with me all this time, and it's gonna pay off. So here's another question. Um, oh, I'm gonna ask about that, Lisa. Can I ask y'all a question? I need y'all to tell me because I've been doing these at 7 o'clock. All right. Well, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Let me answer some more questions first. Lisa, I see you. So here's other questions that I saw earlier. I mean, and you can still ask me if you have some. Oh, that's not what I want to say. Here we go. How much time did I have to learn the new Duran Duran songs before the festival? So here's the truth. The way this works is with the festivals, and I mean, I'm kind of known with major artists and such and musical directors for being the girl who it's the way my brain's wired. I don't know. I could pick up lyrics like that. I could pick up melodies like that. I could pick up harmonies like that. Again, it's operating in the gift though. That's how I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But that's not me bragging. That's me saying that's my gift. Now ask me to go to I mean, no, I can't say that. Ask me to go draw a picture of your face and it's an epic fail. If me drawing meant me getting into heaven, it's gonna be an epic fail. It's not my gift. So God gonna be like, oh, I love you, girl, but you can't draw. I don't want to send you to hell, but you can't draw. Okay. But so I'm kind of known as for being able to pick things up quickly. And so they sent me the music from one of the other girls who had been doing the shows with them in the UK. Her name is Rachel. And what they do is they turn up her vocals. So when they send it to me, I can hear what she's doing, right? And I listened, I learned, of course, learn the lyrics and the melody. That's the easy part for me. Then I start listening to thank you, Deluxe. Thank you. Thank you, Deluxe. I'm reading your comment, operating in the gift. Yeah, I'm reading your comment, boss. So they send me that. And then Simon, I got a chance to make sure I was on point with what he wanted. Because we're still human, we mess up, but make sure the boss is getting what he wants. So then I got with Simon to make sure that I was singing all the parts that he wanted me to sing. And that's it, pretty much. And then it's showtime. Get on stage and go. No rehearsals. By the time I got there, because I had a show the night before another show out here. I forgot where my show was. Oh, it was in Wildemar. I had a show here with my band here. And the next morning, I flew out to get to Austin to go do a show with Duran Duran. But that's part of the job. Here goes another question was, did they already have an outfit for me? Yes. So Jeffrey, who's a master designer, he designs outfits for like Lady Gaga and Pet Shop Boys. But his brain is, again, he operates in his gift. If you ever meet Jeffrey, his brain is always like, he even talks like that. And then he just creates, like he will walk in and be like, oh, that's art. And he'll make a hat. Like it just out of a curtain or out of a piece of a blanket. Like it just happens. So yeah, no, Jeffrey is the mastermind behind a lot of the Duran Duran outfits. All that man needs is He practically knows my body. My boob size, waist size, hips, everything, shoe size. I come in, he's like, try it on, try it on, try it on. If I needs to be taken in around the waist, he takes a needle and thread, boop, 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 go perform. Bye. Thanks. So yes, my outfits were already there because Jeffrey is a G like that. I call him a genie. He's a genie. And then I go perform. Next question. How much time do you and Anna have to practice dance moves? None. None. That's where the professional part comes in. None. Um, but again, Anna and I have a natural chemistry. It matters. Why? Because I remember all the moves that we've done from Paper Gods tour, and shows and such. I remember it's muscle memory, just like I'm sure y'all know about muscle memory. But so I remember all those dance moves. But even for the newer songs, the new songs from the album that they've come out with, no rehearsal. But Anna and I are really good at communicating with our eyes. And then let me be even more transparent with that. This is where no ego comes in because ain't nobody got time for that. Some people do. I don't. And thank goodness Anna doesn't. We follow each other. This is where showmanship and no ego comes in, where you trying to outshine the other person, or you gonna do what I do, or no. And that's why I guess this question is being asked because we still look cohesive with no rehearsal on new songs with no rehearsal. And that's and chemistry. So it's about the greater good. One, we're there for Duran Duran. We're not there for us. So one, we're there for Duran Duran. Two, it's where integrity comes in as well, about the integrity of the show. And because I know I care about Duran Duran and what they look like. And of course, we know Anna does. That means I can't just be over here doing what I want to do because that's what I want to do. And she, because I want to do this. Yes, I'm going to do this. No. We literally say, we look at each other. All right, and go. And all right, and fall in, and just fall in. And that's really what it is. It's chemistry, no ego, professionalism, and caring about the integrity of the show, opposed to, well, I want to do this. But there are some singers who are like that. Next question. I love your hair like that. Thank you. And you know what? Let me be honest. Of course, I wish I could wear my hair for like shows and stuff. I mean, for like one song or two and appearances, I can. But my hair, do I have a piece? Like, this is how long my hair really is, right? This is how long it really is. I'm doing this. This is how long my hair really is. Go back up, get in line. Okay. The moment that I start sweating, I look like Soul Glow. It starts curling up, and then it comes all the way up here, and then it gets all shiny and juicy from the from the sweat because it has that wet look, and then I start looking like Soul Glow, like I got a Jerry curl, and it's not 1980 or 1982 or three, so I can't wear my hair. That's the only reason why I don't wear my hair. Because I'd be looking like a Soul Glow commercial. Remember he got up off that couch? And I think I told this story before. Years ago, when I first went natural, and I was living in Houston, I was at home, and some people, just let your sun glow, baby. Feel it all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your sun glow, baby. Yeah. So glow. No, okay, stay focused. So I literally, some people were like, "Oh, Aaron," because a news station came out to film the show we were doing in Houston, and like, "Oh, Aaron, I saw you on TV. I saw you on the news. And I was like, "Yay!" And then I finally saw the news clipping, and I just had like sweat was just like dripping. It was just dripping, and it was all glistening, and my chest was glistening because I was sweating. I make that sound sexy. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was horrible. I looked like I belonged straight up on Coming to America for the Soul Glow commercial. Just juices just dripping. And the curls, and it was sweaty and shiny. No. but thank you. However, for one-offs and appearances, count me in because I like my natural hair. I actually, that's why I'm doing it now. I miss my curls. I miss my natural curls. I didn't even know my hair would curl up for the longest. Who'd have thought it? Okay, let's get back to some more questions. Let's see. Oh, okay, you had a jam-packed weekend. How do you remain centered and calm? Because you delivered at both shows. Um, Good question. Because contrary to popular belief, I'm not an alcoholic, okay? I drink with you on Thursdays. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. It's literally it's literally me. It's a job for me. And just like you go to your job, it's a job for me to show up and be professional. So I can't be drunk, I can't be high. I have to be on top of my game. And to be quite honest, I probably would have been fired if I'd have showed up with any of those things thinking and them knowing that I had a show and then came and showed up like that, they probably would have thought I didn't care about them. She just was, worried about herself. However, at the end of the day, this is still a job. And for me, it's about the best representation of myself. So I breathe. As hyper as I'm a Gemini. As hyper as I am, I can be extremely calm. And breathing, believe it or not, just breathing. My brain, it's hard for me to turn my brain off. So it's not like I'm like, brain shut off. No, that's hard for me to do. But breathing really helps me. Just sitting and breathing. My woosah moments, yeah. So that's it. And that and remembering that I have a job to do. Now, after my job is done, show and prove. Then I've earned that glass of wine. That's how I think to myself. I have to earn this. Let me make sure I stay professional because especially for myself, man, and don't get me wrong, it was tiresome. Like you see my eyes, they are red to this day. I've been going since I got back home, just still catching up on certain things and making certain things happen. Uh, but yeah, just professionalism. That's why I be telling people all the time. Talent may get you there, but it's your professionalism that keeps you there. And your work ethic. It's everything. So certain things begin to trump the fact that I need to drink or I'm stressed out. But breathing works for me. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Uh, and that may sound cheesy, but don't underestimate it. They teach people that in therapy and stuff to breathe, but don't underestimate just stopping wherever you are, stopping and breathing, and then also telling yourself because that whole flight situation. I mean, it's out of my control. I can't fly the plane. I can't pull the plane up there and say, I can't put a gun to the people's head and say, y'all gonna take this fight out today. I can't do that. It's out of my control. Whatever's gonna happen is going to happen. Either I'm gonna make it or I'm not. And it's kind of just that simple. I have no control of that. And that's something else that I practice to myself too. Things that are not in my control, I can't control. But with every fiber in me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to try to get there. I'm going to try to get there in time. I'm not going to lollygag and blah, blah, blah. However, whatever's case sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And I think apply that to a bunch of stuff, y'all. Don't be stressing out. Whatever's going to happen, and some of life's situations, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It sounds simple, but it kind of is because it's really nothing you can do about it. What's going to happen? It's going to happen. Either you're going to make it or you're not. The things that aren't in your control, that is. So, yeah. Thank you. Good question. Breathing. Oh, good question. All right. Let me get on it. Advice to get to be a BGV for an artist like yourself without having a relationship established. To be quite honest, none of us have I mean, like when I first got into the game of background singing, None of us have a relate. I hope this is comforting to you. None of us really have relationships with the artist. Again, it's a job. They're not your friends. They become your friends, but initially, can you do the job or not? It's not a homie hookup thing. Especially musicians kind of sometimes okay, but even then they get fired because at the end of the day, as I said before, it ain't about you. It's about the artists and the integrity of their show, and they will fire you even if they know you if you don't deliver because it's about the show. So my advice get out. I don't. What are you? AVCJ Music. Where do you live? That's the first question, and I'm reading. So please tell me where do you live, and then I'll continue that comment because that matters with what I'm going to tell you next. Um, I'm going back. I'm gonna see you killed it. I must say you killed it on last night in the city live. Thank you. I actually enjoyed singing that song because they actually let me sing because they want me to. Some of my neighbors are living in such fear. They are out watering their lawns with masks on. We're, I'm not going to get into that, Christine, but it's amazing what people are doing right now out of fear in their own homes, in their front yards with masks on because they're by themselves. And the virus is going to say, don't get me going. But again, as I said, whatever's going to make them feel sane and not go crazy and be angry at everybody, that's fine. Just don't be angry at everybody. Whatever, if that's what makes them feel okay and get to happy. Just don't be bothering me. I'm do you enjoy touring with Duran Duran? Oh God, yes. I love touring with absolutely, hands down. No second question, no second thought or anything. I love them. I adore them as people. Um, you said Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, yeah, you've got to get out. Yeah, you got to get out. AVCJ Music. I'm talking to you about the background singer. You live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I've been there a couple of times. I've spoken there a couple of times. You've got to get out. That does not mean that you have to move, but no one's going to hear you there. You're going to be singing to the same people. Um, Pick a place in Atlanta, California, New York, even. Um, my advice is find out where the music people are, the musicians that go and do these open mics and jams, because that's where the recommendation come from. Don't be worrying about the artists. The recommendations come from the artist. I mean, from the musicians who like, well, I need. You did, yay, cool, okay. So hear me when I say this. Then dope, hey, okay. So yeah, the musicians are the ones when someone says, "Oh, we need a singer." Who y'all think? Ah, I heard this chick or this dude the other night or blah blah blah. I read they may be cool for it. It's not the artist. It's not the artist. The artist is actually the last person that we get to, especially if there's an audition that takes place for it. The artist is the last person that you get to. Most of the time, sometimes they're even with the musical directors. So, which is who? The musicians, not the artist. So please don't let that deter you, thinking that you have to be friends or know the artist or get in or find with the art. No, 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 no. So I'd say take a week or two and go to some of these places that I just mentioned where I know the musicians are working and booking and hiring and doing open mics, and the people who matter will be sitting there or playing there because they have to hear you. They have to see you, make you some cards, and just work. This is where the work comes in. Go in, sing a song or two, pass, pass. Go to each city and find out each night where the open mics are. And each night, don't be going to go play on Hollywood Boulevard if you come out here to California. Ain't nobody got time for that. You find out where all the open mics are, and you go each night and you sing a song with your cards and tell them, hey, think if you know of any jobs that come up for background artists, think of me. Here's my card. Let them hear you. People have to hear you and see you, not on your couch. And it's not going to happen in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then you can go home because they ain't got to know you live there. Listen, in this industry, they'll fly you where you need to be, especially if they want you. But you have to get off your couch and come out so that those people can hear you and see you. That's my advice. So yeah. Um, Mario says, I've personally seen musicians be picked up in big talent shows. Absolutely. Absolutely. My point exactly. But you have to be where those musicians are, just not in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Sorry. You can go home and then start your own thing once you get put on. And then you put other people on. That's how that works. Um, so what else? I'm also a Gemini. I know all about not being able to turn your brain off. Girl, Lisa, listen. No, no. I'm about to say Linda. Listen, Linda, listen, Lisa, Linda. I can't say it. Why? Listen, Lisa. Listen. Sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I was here for a second. I'm back. Girl, me and this brain of mine, it will go and go. As you see, have conversations. It would just go. I've been and had a whole thought and a whole 10 different topics happening at one time. Bino said, teamwork makes a dream work. Run it up. Absolutely, man. Nobody does this by themselves. I mean, I've told y'all this 1,000 times. If they tell you that they do it by themselves, they're lying. Or either you wonder why they are where they are. It's just that simple. Nobody does it alone. Again, shout out to my team. G, Mario, Alexander when he does what he does, because he does what he does. Carrie when she's slaying his face over here, honey, making me look all glamorous like a star, And Jay doing the graphics and the video promo and keeping the soldiers page going like he does. And the all that, man, he does a lot. He does so much. Jay is an angel. Then there's Heather. Heather doing the same thing, doing the graphics for the t-shirts and stuff, which we got to talk about the Christmas merch. Okay? Don't get on me. I know. But nonetheless, it takes a team. And I have more tea coming. I'll talk about that next Thursday. Any more questions, y'all? My first thought when I found you was, she's got to be a Gemini or close to it. I am, Tommy. I am. The very last day that is too. The very last day. June 21st. And I did the research because of the time that I was born, because it's Gemini Cancer cusp. But because of the time that I was born, I'm considered a full throttle Gemini. And if you look up the description, it's totally me. I remember I was dating this guy once, and he was like, I just can't get you. And I went, he said, but I want you. I'm just trying to get you. Like, as a person, I'm trying to figure out how to understand and comprehend you, who you are. And I went and did some research. That's how I found out about the time that I was born and what it really was. And not that I lived my life by that. However, I everything that this doggone write up said about Geminis, I literally copied and sent it to him. I said, here, read this. And if you get it, we'll go on another date. If not, God bless you. I'm out. But I was like, read this. Maybe this could tell you better than I can, because I don't know what to tell you, boss. If you get it, you get it. Don't you don't. But that's, we didn't. You apparently see where he at. Okay. And Geminis are not crazy. We're fun. At least, at the very least, you'll never be bored. That's what I say. Who you gonna get today? The world may never know. Okay. Hey, Jose. Hey, you. All right, y'all. What else did I? Yeah. So I think that's it for tonight. I hope something I've said. Again, I know something I said. I'm just gonna leave you with no fear, no fear, no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear. And the theme and the moral of tonight's Naked Truth Thursday, no fear. Don't live in fear. Don't make decisions on fear. Don't operate in fear. And don't let fear defeat you of your purpose. Push through that sucker. Have a fight with it. Have a fight with it. So you can find out what you're made of. Okay? Uh-oh, I see it. Album talk. Album. Thank you. Okay, y'all. Okay. Well, there's one thing I really want to say, but I can't say it yet. Hopefully next Thursday I'll be able to say it. However, y'all, you know what? It's Thursday. Hold on. Hold on. I got my socks and my shorts on now, y'all. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see what I can do for y'all. For everybody that's still on here. Right? Let me do something. Since I can't give you what you want, but I'm going to give you what you want. I just showed you. Oh, you could see it. Okay, I know. Okay. Let's go here. My mama. My mama reaching out to me. Y'all see all this stuff on here? This is music. This is music. This is all music that I've been working on. As y'all know, I record myself here, myself, so I have everything on my computer. Yay for that. For moments like this, that is. What do I want to do? No. Thing. We'll be back. No. You there? All right. Just for everybody that's still left on this Naked Truth Thursday, since y'all want to know about this album, I'm gonna give you a little something. Okay? Okay. 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 It's loading. 1 second. It's loading. Oh Jesus! Why am I getting nervous? Hey. One of them, that's fine. Cool. I'm gonna. This is the first single. I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna play the acapella part of it. Let's see. It's more than a notion. You do it for me. I stand on the shoulders of a one-man army. Your heart is like a fire in me. You give me more than I ever knew that I needed. Oh, you're everything to me. Oh, you're everything to me. Do you know it? They see me, but I see you. If the world only knew the charm of your power, all the magic you do. Beside me, you guide me, whispering words that renew. I love you. You light me, energize me. Now I'm a rose in full glow. You. That's all you get. That's all you can get for tonight. But that is the chosen first single. It'll all make sense in about a week or so. Those are my raw vocals, by the way. There's no no fixings, no reverb, no nothing. That's just me singing in this microphone back here. And it coming up here. That's what you just heard. There's nothing on it. So yeah, get excited. And you really should be excited. Next week, you should find out why. Okay. But yeah, some Christmas stuff coming up and all of the above, man. I'm just thankful and grateful for each of you. And Thanks for riding with me. Keep riding with me and have a wonderful night. I'm going to ask y'all a question tomorrow and I need y'all to talk back to me. Okay? I need y'all all to talk back to me. I'm going to ask it tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. No fear. God bless and I love y'all so much. Bye. Because I've kept y'all over time. Y'all know I could keep talking if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do it to you tonight. Okay. Good night. And I love you. I love you. I love you.